Hey guys, just a quick video over here to explain to you guys maybe how I'm choosing my skills, because there's been a couple of you who are, for example, requesting skills that I do right, or um, saying that some skill is obscure, but you know why you're not doing it. So it's not that I have anything against any skill in particular, except for minions. Fuck minions. I will most likely not be doing minions. Not only is it because I don't like playing them, but also because I've only ever really played one minion build, and well, to me it was boring, and I'm just not a very knowledgeable minion guy. So minions are probably going to be a no-go. There's one pretty cool one where the flame golem drops down and leaves like a dot on the ground, so maybe that one, but other than that, probably not. Um, but basically, I go to the very bottom and try to work my way upwards. So if you see here a couple of these we've already done. Galvanic Arrow, right? Blight of Atrophy, we just did this one. Incinerate of Expanse, we did that one, right? So generally I try to go from the very bottom. Some of them have moved up as well, but there's still only two people playing this, so you know, still this changed a little bit, but generally not too much. Like if the skill's at the bottom, it's probably gonna stay at the bottom because it's the end of the league by now. So most people aren't gonna be creating new characters. But yeah, this is basically how I'm choosing the skills. And you know, there's a couple of skills that I can't really make a build around, like Arctic Armor. I can't make that into a main skill, right? And Lynx as well. Bear Trap, for example, it's I mean Bear Trap you can probably make it work, right? But it's just gonna be very horrible for map clear. Bear Trap of Impaling could be a pretty decent spell, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, this is how I'm going through the skills. You know, most of the skills that we try out, I don't really like playing them, but you know, not everyone's the same, and some of you guys might like some of the skills that I don't like. I primarily play bows and mines, so those are my two favorite archetypes. There's obviously, you know, a couple of other archetypes that I've come to like a little bit more. For example, melee. I used to really dislike it, but this league melee feels pretty good. So, you know, there's certain things that I like more than others, of course. So naturally, I might be a little bit more knowledgeable in those areas, let's say. But I think so far, the builds that I've been posting, they're mostly okay, right? Playable. Orb of Storms, there we go. That's the skill. But yeah, anyway, this is how I go through the skills, and there's really nothing more to it. Like I just want to show people that, you know, even if they're at the bottom, they're still playable. And for example, there's a lot of 0.000% skills, right? But if we go a little bit higher, they're still at zero, right? But there's plenty of people in here, and some of these are good builds, like we can sort by DPS. 32 million, so that's probably a good build, right? Well, the HP is, well, HP is a fake number in general, but this guy is probably just full clearing the screen with Tectonic Slam, right? So like this particular skill doesn't really need my iteration of it. But oh, and kind of going back to that, for example, there was this guy here, Flame Dash. One guy, Flame Dash of Return. He's playing Flame Dash and he's got 4.6 million on Ignite DPS, so this build's not bad. His max hits are good, well, good enough, right? It's a spell, so it's ranged, sorta. I mean, you dash and return, but point is, like, the build that this guy has is good enough, and most people could, if they wanted to, go here on PoE Ninja and see that this guy's playing Flame Dash Return and just copy this guy, right? His build's not bad. So there might be instances where the build that I make might not be needed, or maybe I just don't make the build at all. Like Flame Dash, I already had Frostblink, although that was hit based. But for example, Subtractem has Frostblink with Ignite, so this is probably nearly identical. But, well, probably not, but you know, point is that even if the skill is only played by like one guy, there might be a good skill in there. So there's really no need for me to make another build. But I guess, it's YouTube. Maybe people wanna see what it's like on YouTube. So I guess it kind of makes sense. But I don't know. First, I kind of want to go through some of the skills that kind of seem like that there's not even anyone with a decent build. So for example, if we go to Lightning Trap, just one guy with 30k damage, and Lightning Trap doesn't shotgun either. Best you can do is return projectiles with, well, with Nimbus, I guess it would be pretty good. Double damage multiplier, but that's Nimbus, so it's like 170 divines. I'm not gonna use that. So I will probably make a build of Lightning Trap soon enough, maybe even the next one. And of course, as per usual, it's gonna be like 30-40 divines. And so we're not gonna be using Nimbus, and this guy even has a Mage Blood, so I don't know why. Oh, he has Lightning Trap on a 4-link maybe. It's no, okay, so he's just using Lightning Trap for the shock. But okay, so then nobody's playing Lightning Trap. This guy is just playing Volcanic Fissure and he has Lightning Trap for the shock. So yeah, there's a couple of instances where you just go in there and there's like nothing decent at all. Light of Atrophy, this guy had 97k. Even if it's just one stag, but it's unlikely. Yeah, this guy's playing Yesterday. He's not even playing a Blight of Atrophy, so there's nuance to this, but generally I just go to the bottom and work my way up. There's a lot of skills still to go through, so the series will continue. And then of course there's Path of Exile, so maybe we'll play a little bit of that, see what's what in there. Maybe we can cook up something cool in there as well. But yeah, just wanted to explain how I do things, so we don't need to go over them in the comments again. Anyway, that is it for today, for sure now. Currently uploading the video, but by the time I upload this one, the other one's gonna be done, so yep, that's it. Bye bye.